fire for her body. And if she follow me go now, enjoyment go kill her.
Hey guys, what's up? Jeanette here. So today we're going to be doing a story time video. So the story time video is going to be on the time when my sister got in a fight because of me. Yeah, so if you're new to my channel, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you're already subscribed, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys as well. I appreciate the support from each and every one of you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you go if you are new, and I really appreciate that as well. So we're going to get right into this video, so please continue watching if you want to know how my sister got in a fight because of me. Let's go. So the story start off by when I was in school. Like, I was the type, every time somebody says something to me, I would cuss them out. And they will always like go tell my sister like, oh, your sister said this, or why your sister so mean, or why your sister always cussing people out. It's because people didn't know like how to talk to you. They didn't know how to mind their business. So I felt like if you come at me, I'm going to put you in your place. And that's exactly what I did. And people didn't like that. So they will always go to my sister and be telling her like, your sister is mean, your sister whatsoever. And I didn't care, because don't say what you say, you wouldn't get approached the way you do. So this one time, I didn't start it this time. You know, like you're in school, people feel like you're intimidated by them or whatsoever when you are not. But you just don't say nothing because you're there of the purpose to go to school and learn. But people feel as though when you don't say nothing back to them, maybe you're scared of them. But that's not always the case. It's just the fact that I'm gonna ignore you because it's just words until you put your hands on me. Then it's gonna be a different issue. So yeah, I can ignore you for a while, but when it gets to the point where you put your hands on me, then it's gonna be a different thing. So, but my sister didn't play that. She was the type in school. Soon I tell her like, oh, I'll just be trying to like explain to her like, oh sis, guess what? So said this about me. That's all she had to hear, and she would go off. Like, she didn't care who you was. As long as you said something to me, she felt like you have to fight her first before you fight me. And she's still like that up to this day. So yeah. The fight all started because this girl, we're not going to use names. I'm just going to use like random people names. This girl named Jasmine, we was in class together, and she had said something about me, and I guess she didn't like me, and her friend didn't like my sister, and we're just going to name her friend. Well, her name going to be Jasmine, her friend name going to be Justine. So Jasmine and Justine was two best friends. One of them didn't like me, and the other one didn't like my sister. They felt as though my sister thought she was all that, or we thought we was all that. Like, people still think that way. I don't know why, but that's just how they think, and you can't help how anybody think. So this one day, we're in class, and she said something to me, something about me, and I said something back to her that day. But usually I would just ignore, like, I'm not even going to pay them no mind. I'm just going to do my work and go home, because that's what I'm here for, is to learn and go home. Because my parents always told me, like, if somebody says something to you, don't say nothing back, just walk away. So I will always do that, but then it gets to a point where you can't keep ignoring that same person because they're being, like, agitated, like, keep saying the same thing over and over to you. So yeah, so they had said something to me, and the other girl said something about my sister. So when we went on lunch, my sister was in a different, like, on a different floor, and I was on a different floor. But we had this one class together. So when we went to lunch, I didn't get to see my sister because she didn't come down that day for lunch. But after lunch, that period where we had the same class, we went to class, and during class, I had told my sister, and my friend, one of my close friends from high school that I had, she and the other girl, the third girl, had a problem. So it was already like a little tension, a little issue. So we all had that one class together. So that one day we went to school, my sister and I was in that class together. So we had all explained like what was going on. I told my sister, and my sister was all heated, like she couldn't wait for class to be over. She was just ready to get it over with because she tired of me keep coming to her and telling her about these same girls over and over. So I was trying to tell my sister, like, no, just forget about it. Don't say nothing to them until they put their hands on you. So my sister was like, no, we have to approach this because it's getting too much. These bees thing, da 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 da. So at this point, she's already upset and couldn't wait for class to be over. So I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I tell her? Because I know some class is over, she's gonna go off. So we're in class. You could feel like the tension from the other side, from Jasmine, Justine's side, and our side. And my other homegirl, she didn't care. She was already mad, whatever. So soon the bell ring, we're going in the hallway to transfer to another class. So we get to the hallway. I'm in front, and my sister and my friend is in the back of me, and we're walking. So in the classroom that we was in had two doors. So there's one door over here and one over here. We used to enter in one door and come out the other. But this day, the other girls decided to go. The other one girl decided to go through the other door while we came through this door. So you know how everybody come out the class and the hallway is crowded. You don't really like see where people are coming from or who is who. So I'm walking and I'm not paying no mind, like, because I already talked to my sister. I'm like, forget it. She's like, okay, cool. But then for some reason she got in the hallway. She said a girl came up to her. But I didn't see, like I said, I was in front and it was in back of me. So we walking. Out of nowhere I hear like commotion. So I turn around. My sister and the girl is already fighting. So I'm trying to turn around to run the opposite way, like where they was behind me. And at that time, the security guards and everybody was already like running down the hall. So as soon as I turned around, all I saw was my 2 feet up in the air. Like he had me up in the air, taking me back the other way. And I'm mad. I'm kicking and swinging my arms like, put me down. My sister's fighting. My sister's fighting the other girl. And somebody apparently jumped in and popped the girl that my sister was fighting. I ain't gonna say no names, but my sister was fighting. And then my homegirl is fighting the other girl. So everybody's fighting and I'm getting thrown down the hallway, getting pushed in another class that I don't belong in, only because he wanted to get me away from the fight because he saw me running towards the fight. And then out of nowhere, I see everybody spreading out because it started spraying mace. So when everybody spread out, it's braids all over the floor, whatever. Everybody getting tossed by a different security guard all over the place. So they still have me in this class, like in the class door, not trying to let me out. So I'm mad and I'm still standing there. He just got me like this in the class. So I see my sister and my friend and the other girls walking down the hallway. So I guess they was taking them to the office or whatever. So they took them to the office. So I'm like, can I go to the office? Because my sister is in the office and I want to see what's going on. So I get to the office. The principal is talking to my sister and the other lady is talking to the other group. While the principal is talking to my sister and my homegirl. So they're all talking, having a conversation about like how did the fight start and whatsoever. So my sister was the type, like, when she already knows she's in trouble, she won't put my name in and she'll just put like everything on her, even though she was fighting because of me, because she didn't want the girl to fight me. So she went to approach the girl first before, because like I said, she's the type, if she feel like somebody want to fight me, she would tell them they gotta fight her first. And plus the girl was older than me, so she felt like her and the girl was the same age, so the girl shouldn't be fighting me. So we get in the office. At this point, my sister's in trouble. So they asking like, how did the fight happen? My sister was like, she said something to her. She didn't say like, she said something to my little sister and whatsoever she did. But I didn't want her to get in trouble. I wanted to like explain like from the beginning like how it happened, but she didn't want me to do that. So she took all the blame for everything. I felt kind of bad because I knew like after we come home she was going to get in trouble, and I wasn't, knowing that everything started because of me. But while they're in the office, they explain like what's going on, what happened, how the fight started. Everybody explaining, and they told us we had to go upstairs to my sister academy. Upstairs, and she was fighting in my academy, so we had different my principal. So my sister had to go upstairs, so I followed her upstairs to her principal office so she could explain to her principal why she was downstairs fighting. So my homegirl had to stay downstairs because me and her was in the same academy, so she couldn't come upstairs with us. So she stayed downstairs to explain what happened between her and the other girl. So at this point, we're going upstairs with the security. Gets upstairs, my sister explained what happened, and the principal came downstairs with us, and she said my sister and my homegirl is going to get suspended. So we like, okay, so what about the other girls? At first, they said the other girls was going to get suspended. So I'm like, no, that's not fair. If they're going to get suspended, they are too, because they was part of the fight. It don't matter who started or who they started. They was part of the fight. So everybody ended up getting suspended except for me, even though the fight was, my sister got in the fight all because of me. So my sister got suspended, and my dad got called up to school. Of course, he was mad because my sister got suspended. He's the type, he was really strict. He didn't like when we do wrong in school. But my sister was trying to tell him like they was picking on me and she had to do something to make them stop. But you know my dad, he didn't want to listen. His main focus was the fact that she was fighting in school. So we came home. My sister was suspended. I had to go back to school, and my sister wasn't at school with me, so I was basically at school by myself. But the girls that was in the fighting, they wasn't at the school because they got suspended as well. And the other girl, my homegirl, was also suspended. So I was the only one at school. I felt really bad because my sister got suspended because of me. And yeah, so that's the end of my story of this time when my sister got in a fight because of me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like my story times, leave me a comment down below and I'll do more story time for you guys. I have plenty of stories to tell you guys if you guys would like to know. Leave that in the comments down below. And yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel down below. It only takes a second. Show some support to your girl. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.